Is that Mia Joshi?
I am Mia Joshi.
Fishbricks85 asked me to do a how-to video on Mia Joshi. I was very busy when the Jurassic Park survival trailer dropped, and although I had heard like some whispers about the game, I literally had no idea it was just going to show up out of nowhere. So I was kind of scrambling because I had several different video projects going on at the same time. So I threw this custom together really quick. I mean, it's not perfect. I still got a bit of work to do on it. However, I'm going to show you the formula that I used to make her. So if you guys want to make your own, you can just cut out a lot of the guesswork and kind of throw them together too, that you can use for toy photography, or to put on your shelf, or to get eaten by a dinosaur. The tools you will need are a Dremel. This is not the bit I used the most. The bit I used the most is like a cylindrical sanding bit. I can't find it right now, but I get the idea. You need some painter's tape.
You need the goose shit and the dog shit, which is podge.
I used some of these here. These little flat, shiny things. They come off as ones. So like that. Need a wooden dowel and some scissors and some crazy glue as well. So to start, oh yeah,
I almost forgot the most important part.
these are the two figures you will need. We only need Mr. Arnold for his glasses, because Mia has glasses. But the main figure is going to be this Kayla Watts. So the first thing I did was I removed her jacket, and on her pants here, there's bulges coming out of the sides that Mia wears jeans. Mia wears jeans. So you need to get rid of these bulges. So I used the Dremel sander to do that. And then Kayla Watts has like a, see if you can see it. It's like a weird pattern on her shirt. And Mia kind of has a khaki shirt. So I used the Dremel to kind of bring down the relief pattern on Kayla Watts. Then,
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. One of the most important tools you will need is a penknife.
so you have to be very
Careful with a penknife because it's stabby.
the first thing you have to do with Kayla Watts is you have to change her hairstyle. So I took a penknife and I just cut the side here down, and I cut the side here down and removed this whole side on each part, like so. And then I took some Milliput and I added a Milliput ponytail. It takes about 4 hours for Milliput to dry. So when you're doing the custom, that might actually be one of the last things that you do, just to avoid just waiting around. And then, as you can see, I added a Milliput little holder. I think this holder is for a walkie-talkie. The trailer, everything moves really fast. I watch it at half speed and stuff, but still, I couldn't really pick out much. I know she has a flare sometimes on the side too, and so for the flare, I had to sand down a wooden dowel to make it a little bit thinner because it's a bit too thick, and then I just cut it and I sanded the edges so they were good and like flat, and then I just glued that in, and I just painted the belt holder thing instead of using an actual strip of anything, because I didn't want to impede the movement
On her leg in case she needs to kick a Dilophosaurus.
Then, obviously, when the hair is done, you have to paint the face before you add the glasses. Then I just put little tiny drops of crazy glue on the sides of her head. For the watch, I just cut a very thin strip of painter's tape. I wrapped it around probably 4 or 5 times to make it a little bit thick. And then I took one of these and I crazy glued this in like that for the face of the watch. Then the other side, she has a a bracelet, and she has almost like a weird wristband thing. I don't know if it's like a I work here wristband or what, but I know there's white and green colors in the wristband. You can't really see the green, but what I did is I painted the white strip, and then I just cut a very thin strip of painter's tape and kind of used a penknife to shimmy it in the middle and kind of press it down good. I just sealed it in with some Mod Podge. Her bracelet is just a small round elastic band painted gold. And then she has like some small details on the shirt. I changed the shirt a little bit. I added a little bit extra to the back of the shirt to kind of come out like a khaki shirt. I changed the front here a tiny bit with Milliput. And then I added little, you can barely see them, but it's like those strap things that are by the elbow on a khaki shirt, because her shirt's supposed to be kind of rolled up or whatever. Doing her earrings were the most difficult part because they're so small. I took a cheap little chain link, and it was pretty frustrating actually doing the earrings. So I pulled the chain link apart, and so I had individual pieces. Then I cut them down a tiny bit so they were like half of it was gone. And then I used this tool on a Dremel, very carefully drilled
And very carefully gave her a lobotomy in the sides of her head.
under the glasses.
So I gave her a lobotomy, and now she just walks around the park like an idiot. She doesn't know what's going on anymore.
No, I would never do that to you, Mia. But yeah, so then you just take a pair of needle nose pliers and very carefully kind of shove one end of the earring into the hole that you made. When you're using crazy glue to secure something very, very small on a figure, instead of just dropping the crazy glue onto the head, which can spill over and kind of cause buildup that you don't want, what I do is I put some crazy glue out on like a surface, and then I take something like the point, very sharp point of a wooden, very small point of a wooden skewer, and I dip that in the crazy glue first, and then I just like very carefully drop the crazy glue off of the skewer into the area that I want secured. So yeah, that's it.
You made me. Now I can be in pictures.
Yes, Mia, I made you. Now you can be in pictures.
Yeah, it's so good.
Actually, it's terrible because most of the time you're running away from dinosaurs. So I hope that helps if you are going to make your own Mia Joshi custom.